Today is Tuesday, January 20th, and it's chest day. Last couple of days I didn't film no BluePrints because I took off. Both days back to back, Sunday and Monday, I just wasn't feeling it. I was like consumed just doing too much work, web design, everything else. My brain was fried, so I just kind of like sucked it up and switching up a game plan for today. So it's actually light outside for a change. So I'm gonna start with the spin machine, and then we're gonna go into a killer chest workout. Some of the same movements, some different, some unique. We're gonna throw in a bunch of random crap at you. So set number one, here it is. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna do, for the first exercise, I'm gonna show warm up, then it's gonna be the first set and the last set for every exercise. In a minute, how many sets I do to give you guys a idea of like what it looks like in the beginning versus the end, and I will tell you what I do in between. So first up, I'm going to warm up with 45 for 2 sets, and then warm up with the 25, and then start my first working set. So this first exercise, and I'm just going to go with the flow. Oh, hello. Sometimes you got those type of people. Well, you want to give me a spot, little lady? You give me a spot. What? What?
You'll bounce it off of that anyway.
That's right.
You don't need a spot.
She's one of the guru trainers here at the gyms. We've been friends for years, and yeah, see, spot me. Come on. There you go. Come on. Give me 15.
Do some chest press.
Give me. Come on.
There you go. Make some noise.
I did 20
Good job.
sets. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was doing 20 reps to really loosen up the muscle. All right, so that's for first warm up, and we're gonna go with the flow. For set one, I'm gonna start with 245s and a 25, and then aim for 12 reps. And as I do it, I'll figure out like how much weight I'm gonna go up and how many reps and stuff. I mean, it's gonna be between 8 to 12. Other than that, just keep it about that rep range and just increase it. Doing Nick Scott mode. For some reason today, I don't know how many I'm going to do. Like I feel a lot of pressure in my shoulder for some reason. There's other days I don't. There's like very rare days I do. Today's just feeling really weird. I don't know, it's really up pressure right here. So I'm going to be very careful. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 more sets, just depending. When it's like that, you got to be very careful because you don't want to injure yourself. So it's kind of like big question mark is in my mind right now. I didn't really go up much. This is my 4th set, and I got 2 45s and 2 25s on there. This isn't a day to feel like I'm lifting heavy. I just want to get this exercise over, done with. It just felt weird, and it still does a little bit, but it's like I don't feel like going up heavy, so I'm just keeping it with this weight. So I'm going to finish one last set and move on. Process of doing the other exercise, this is the exercise I felt like doing. I got the vibe for it. It's a machine press. Every machine is totally different, but this one I'm going to do a flat. It mimics a flat movement. So I just did a flat movement, so now I'm going to do a second flat movement before I move to an incline or decline or flies. Yeah, you got the full stack on there plus an extra, which is 300 pounds. Just going to work with it. So I did did 15 reps and like, well, how many reps and stuff, and how many sets I'm gonna do this? Probably do 4, because I'm getting the vibe to just do more of a like high rep, more volume stuff today. That's the vibe I got, because with the first one, I didn't feel like going freaky heavy. That's not what I felt like. So the momentum was set for the first exercise I did, and it varies from day to day. So that's the strength I felt, from strength towards more reps, not strength like high level. Let me rephrase it. I didn't feel that strong today when I was pressing that because it put pressure on my shoulder. So I focused more on reps, more quality reps. So that's the strength today. So that's the vibe I'm getting. This may sound really confusing, it probably is, but you'll see as I do this. So this is the first set. I'm gonna do 3 more. So try to keep up the energy. This is the thing with training. It's like you want to be excited, you want to be focused, you want to be driven, and you want to feel good so you can push out the weight. So when I'm doing stuff like this, it takes a lot of energy and effort. And as you get older, I mean, you get smarter the more you do this. And when I say get older, it's like how many years you put forth. Because you could be like 50 years old and just train for 1 year versus someone like me that's 32. Yeah, and I've been training for over 20 years. So you may be technically older in age, but as this, it's like I dominate. And it's just part of it. And it's like just smarter now because I'm more experienced. That's just the way of life. And it's all about saving your energy and effort for what matters, which is the set, like this. Then you focus. So at the end of the 16 weeks, I get ready to do my show. You'll see the magic reveal. For the third exercise, I'm going to do cable crossovers. I normally look at myself for a demonstration. I'm going to face this way so you can see how I started. Then I'll face this way at the end so you can see from the backside. So if you're in the chair, I got this preset. Now, if you don't know what I'm doing here, watch the exercise database. I give step-by-step test. Move these where you can actually reach them at a handicap level or a vertically challenged level. What I'm going to do is Spider-Man. I can use my legs, so I'm just going to kind of scoot. See, I can reach it. I can do this by myself. And I also demonstrate it without the use of my legs too. For those of you guys saying, I got an advantage. I can make it work either way. Whatever those easy. I got about 100 pounds. I like the way you stretch it. When I do this, I don't go super wide like this. It's more like right here, like a fighting stance. So I dip up like this is how I feel it, and I come forward. So I really squeeze the chest. I let it stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. That's how I do my thing. I'm gonna do a total of about 4 or 5 sets. So what I did there, I did 2 sets. 2 sets with 100, and then I'm gonna do 2 sets. We already did 1 set with 120, so I'm gonna do a second set of 120. I'm gonna face this way so you can see the back. You see how I do it that way. It's really getting in a position like this. You can't move your leg. I just kind of do that, or I move it forward like this, or I just make it work. I don't have brakes, so you can't move your leg. You should have brakes to lock yourself in place once you get this set. There's different variations to set this up, but you can check it in the exercise database. So I'm gonna get in position. This is a very difficult transition to go from here to here. This is a lot of shoulders, so be very careful. And if you can't do it, you can simply just ask somebody. A lot of people are nice. All right. 120 pounds on this is extremely heavy. Oh. I use my leg power there. Look, just like Jesus on my shirt. Just notice that. This is actually one of my favorite chest exercises. That little transition is what helped me to get it down. This, a lot of people are probably going to think I'm doing this correctly, because a lot of people you see go wide like this and they barely do any weight. This specific movement, this specific exercise is one of my favorites to do, and this is what helped develop my chest to the top in the world. And I'm not going to change it just because what people are supposed to say is the right form. It works for me. I love it. You can try it. If not, do it your own way. But it works for me, and that's what matters. My last exercise, I'm going to do a pec deck. This is going to work the outside pecs, what I was doing the other one. So it's like, this is the bottom I got. So I'm going to do 5 sets on here. Do more. I'm going to aim for about 15 to 20 reps. One more volume. So with that being said, go back one notch. I'll get the full stack on. Let's do this. Get the rhythm, and yeah, there's one. I'm gonna do a total of 5. That's it. Number 5 coming up. Get the full stack, and I've been doing 15 reps. I may go a little extra this one. This is it. For glory. Put yourself on a scene. This is your movie. This is your book. How do you want your character in your movie? How do you want your character in your book to do it? Just suck it up and do it. 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, holy. In my book, in my movie, I am the champion. And guess what? I'm right. That concludes my workout. And you know, this is about giving you guys advice, tips, and techniques to better yourself along the way. That's why I started incorporating more words of wisdom from Nick. So you can, you know, learn something and learn how I think and my process. Because it's really about a mindset that make you, you know, become the true champions that you're destined to begin. Me, we're all destined for greatness. It's just a lot of people just don't believe in themselves. They don't have confidence. So I'm trying to develop your inner strength so you can achieve whatever you set your mind out to be. Other than that, just like my videos, subscribe, leave comments, ask me questions, you know, send it to your mother, brother, auntie, uncle, daughter, everybody in your family and friends. And just kind of like, let me know your thoughts. I'm out.
The Wheelchair Athletics Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides and supports disabled athletes. Please support our cause. Volunteer, donate funds, mail items for the eBay store.